All right. All right, we are... Oh, I didn't copy my... That's interesting. Huh. Curious, curious, curious. Welcome, Trace. Welcome to anyone joining in. Hello, berries! Welcome, welcome. Sabine, hello! Welcome to anyone joining in. All right, if this is your first time here, Elizabeth the Witch, what's up? Full government name, OMG. Hello, Sab. Nice to see you here. Yeah, YouTube do sometimes be that way, right? You were correct, Trace. Now, Trace, I hope you understand. I may not be able to give you that one-on-one interaction that you might be hoping for this stream. Just giving you a little heads up there. All right, we are waiting for Michael. Hey, Rebby, what's up? Yeah, there was no warning about this stream. I actually wasn't planning to do it. Hello, Serena. Welcome to everyone joining in. If you are new and you are interested in supporting the stream completely for free, Michael is here and Bridget's here. All right, then please make sure to thumbs up the stream. Hold that like button. I did not add any of the chat bot recommendations people asked me in the past, so fear not. They are still in the chat log for live mods, but I will have the live mod chat open on the side. All right, here we go. I'm going to start up here for the first request today. So the lovely Michael has sent me 2 live stream commission slots over on my link tree. If you want to access my link tree, that is linked in my About Me page if you check out my link tree. But otherwise, if you would like to guarantee your Etch A Sketch request today, $10 super chat minimum, because I don't know how long I'm going to be on this stream today. Michael is GOAT. I agree. Goats in the chat for Michael, please. All right, and I think a lot of you are going to appreciate the first thing I'm going to draw today. It is Stolas. And look at how thin these lines are. See, these new Etch A Sketches are fantastic quality. I am shaken, no pun intended, by how amazingly they function. Yes, Rose! Yeah, so this is Helluva Boss that I'm Etch A Sketching right now. So if you like Helluva Boss, or has been, since a lot of people seem to like one and the other, then I think that you will enjoy tonight's stream, because I have another Helluva Boss request on queue after this. So I hope you enjoy seeing Stolas. Every time I say Stolas, I'm thinking about like vodka. There must be like a vodka brand. I don't know. I just think of vodka when I hear Stolas. Kind of a strange connection. Yes, Rebby, yes. Thank you, Ethan. Gosh, thank you for that encouragement. I'm just starting with the hat. So I'm going to be honest with all of you. I'm going to be straight up. This was a paid request. I have not seen Helluva Boss. I know. Feel free to insert your gasps in the chat right meow. But I will etch what people pay me to etch. So I've seen an episode or 2 of that other one. What is that other one called? Has Been Hotel. Alright, look at this hat. Look at that fantastic hat. Hello, Abby. And hello to Zocheadle. There we go. You just started Has Been? Do you guys hear a buzzing sound? And welcome to everyone joining. We got 57 lovely individuals tuning in tonight. On a Monday night, no less. I'm definitely feeling the love, because I'm not feeling 100% right now. And those of you who were in my last stream, you know why. You have the exclusive. The Princess Etch exclusive. Alright. And now we are going to draw Z-Face. You hear a glitchy noise. Do other people hear a glitchy noise? Can we get confirmation on that? Rose knows what's up. And if you are a first timer here, if you would like to guarantee your request, do exclamation point requests. A lot of people are saying yeah. Okay. Is this better? Do you hear less glitchiness? My phone battery could probably survive this. Now, it might be glitches that are beyond my control, but the one thing that I could control, I just controlled. I just removed my charger. I was trying to charge my phone at the same time, and if it causes sound problems, it's no bueno. There we go. There we go. Nightbot knows what's up. Okay. And I'm going to be working on the face. I'm going to take off my earrings because they are pinching my ears now. The glitch is still there. To Sab, it's probably, yes, you are correct, Jenny. There are some known glitch issues with YouTube that are beyond my control, unfortunately. I just encourage people to exit and re-enter the stream and see if it fixes it. I know that's not the best solution. It's possible I might have a YouTube update, but I know my phone is up to date. YouTube should theoretically be auto-updating on my phone, though, so there's not too much I can control beyond what I just did before, so I do apologize if you're hearing some glitchy sound issues. Thank you, Jenny. It is, Spy Wolf. Feel free, if a current moderator could pin a comment saying what I'm Etch A Sketching right now. It will be Stolas from... My brain is glitching out. You know what it is, Helluva Boss. There we go. Stolas from Helluva Boss. I'm like, it's not has been. Alright. And we are drawing the face. So Jenny, the next drawing I'm going to be doing is Fizzarolli. So Fizzarolli is next. So if somebody could write a, you know what? I don't know if my mods are here, so I'll do it. It's just when I do it, it means I'm not drawing. Oh, thank you. Oh, and you know what? Okay, you can't pin. I can pin. And that's good. That's nice. 1 second. Oh, that's good, Sab, to hear that. Let me just... Alright. I'm just gonna type here. Etching, Stolas, and then Fizzarolli is next. Here, I'm just typing what the Q is to anyone joining in. You'll see me finish this drawing, I promise. I just have to type out the Q. The only way to add to the queue is a $10 super chat request. Alright. Let me pin this. I forgot that I'm the only one that can pin. Can someone else write a message? Because it's not letting me access. I need someone to leave a comment right now. Literally anything in the chat. Because I can't access my own chat because the stupid react button is blocking the 3 dots to pin it. Can someone in the comment? Thank you, no one. Thank you, no one. That is exactly what I needed. Alright. Sick. Thank you, everybody. Now I can pin my comment. Like, I was trying to do it on desktop, and the stupid UI that YouTube has on desktop was literally blocking me from adding the 3 dots to my comment. Alright, thank you, everybody. Now you guys know what's up. Make sure to like the stream if you haven't yet, by the way. Yes, I've done a number of Has-Been Hotel characters. You can actually see them in my archive streams here on YouTube. Thank you, Edgar, and good eye. Good eye catching Kisei there. Alright. I've done Angel Dust in previous streams. Okay. Let's keep working on this drawing now. There we go. I don't like how brown the image looks. I wonder if I can... Can I make this brighter blue to counteract with that? No. No, no. Yeah, it turns... That's okay. Thank you, Colin. Salami, right now the only way is with Super Chat. Because I have a queued up, 2 commissions queued up, so right now the only way to queue up another request is with Super Chat. I might do a free request at the end, but I don't want to promise that because I don't know how I'm going to be feeling. If you were aware of my last stream, then you'll know exactly why I'm not sure of how I'm going to be feeling. All right. Thank you, everybody, for your patience, though. No worries, Swami. You just started watching Kuroko, Eduardo? I watched Kuroko a while back, and I really enjoyed it. I've actually done a number of Kuroko characters thanks to Frida, who is probably here in the chat. If you're here with us, Styles, feel free to make yourself known. Styles actually commissioned this drawing. There we go. All right. Drawing the complex facial shape. Rebby, I totally can do your request, but I can throw that exact comment back at you and say, "Aw, so you can't donate me $10?" I can totally do your request, Rebby. You know the rules. Okay, here we go. But in the meantime, I think we got a number of fans here in the chat who will enjoy this drawing. To everybody watching right now, what is the last app you used before YouTube today? What was the last app you were on before you started watching this stream on YouTube? I assume most of you are watching through an app. And so do I, yay! LinkedIn? Maps, Snapchat, Among Us. Among Us is an app? I guess I've only ever played on desktop. Does my millennial boomer show when I say that? Helluva Boss and Hasbin are goats. Pinterest? You're on Instagram before? Brigido is a mod on my other channel, so I probably was delayed in giving that modly power to Brigido here. Messages was your last app? Alright. We've got quite the variety of apps. LinkedIn is an interesting one to hear. I was not expecting anyone to say LinkedIn. I'm such a boomer about app usage that, like, for a lot of stuff, if the desktop site works, I try not to download it as an app on my phone. Like, I still use Imgur through my phone on desktop mode because I don't want to download the app yet. I use Imgur enough. Like, I don't have the Reddit app. I use desktop mode Reddit on my cell phone. Definitely not the most efficient way to look at Reddit, but, and I use old Reddit as well. I am truly a relic of a bygone era of the internet. Not the BBC News. Oh, Laura, I'm sure. That's a smart way of living. We have quite a variety of app usage mentioned here today. All right, I'll ask you guys the follow-up question before I'm going to put up a poll. I asked this before, but I think it'll inspire interesting conversation. I've started a poll. Did it kick out my pinned message? Yes, it did. Oh, no, it didn't. Yay. All right. Feel free to answer the poll that I just set up. Oh, on here, Brigido went by their first name here. This is true, Sab. Oh. Thanks for the comment, Fallen. But yeah, Sab made a good counterpoint. I think that's fair. All right. All right. And drawing this amazing collar here. How is my phone making that sound? Oh, because it's not on Do Not Disturb. There we go. So to everyone putting in their votes, it looks like most people say they would rather be underrated than overrated. I would love to hear your reasoning for that. And to those of you who said you would rather be overrated, I want to hear your reasoning for that too. I've been thinking about that question a lot, and I think it depends on the context for me, but sometimes I would definitely prefer to be overrated, because usually when you're overrated, it means you are dripping in fame and fortune. So, and then everyone writes you off as overrated, because then you're getting compensated a lot for stuff, you know? And you're getting a lot of attention for things. Underrated, you get the respect of the real G's, but then, like, it also means you're probably, like, broke. Yeah, that's true, Sab. Being overrated puts a lot of pressure on you. I agree there. Yeah, you don't get underrated because if loads of people like it, isn't that just how many like it? Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point too, Brigido. You'd rather be constantly pleasantly surprising than constantly a letdown. Yeah. No, it's a and I even think about how the context of that question can change based on, like, is this your career? Would you rather be overrated or underrated in your career? Or is it just like a hobby that you enjoy? Yeah, underrated is less pressure, that's true. But then you might have a chip on your shoulder about being underrated, right? I have done Alistair. Sleeper build, underrated. You get to see how surprised people are when you succeed and they respect you for it. That's a good point too, Keller. Paul and Vixen would also rather be underrated. Well, that thing about being underrated is that you may not become rich if you're underrated. You know, underrated are people who are generally underappreciated. Unless you've got the right people who clock you as underrated. And then they can, like, they can support you. Yeah, I guess it depends how far the underrating goes. I mean, we're talking like an underground musician that like no one's ever heard of, or are we talking about like an indie musician that's got like tens of thousands of fans but isn't mainstream? I feel like the real artists generally say, like musicians and stuff, they would rather be underrated because then it's like they're not selling out kind of thing. But I don't know, man. I'd like to own a house someday. If that means I gotta be overrated to buy a house, I don't know. It's tempting. If being overrated means that I'm raking in thousands of dollars a month, tens of thousands, I could be swayed. I don't think I've done Striker yet, no one. Yeah, overrated people get a lot of hate. That's a good point. You'd rather be unknown than unheard. Interesting. Unknown than unheard. I like that. That's an interesting nugget to ruminate over. Because I think overrated means overheard as well, in a way. I don't know. All my homies hate Striker. Whoa. Intellectually underrated, because people don't think you're as smart as you are, but you pull money and abilities without making it. You know, I feel like in a lot of ways in my life, I've been kind of more on the underrated scale, in that like people do clock me as a certain vibe, partially because I'm like a 5'3" girl who dresses in rainbows, and there's definitely a fair amount of assumptions made about me at first glance. Because, you know, people do that. The clothes that you choose to wear definitely dictate like certain first impressions people make about you, and they might clock you a certain vibe by doing that. So there is a lot to be said about the advantage you can take in people underestimating you. The problem I think with being underrated though I think it's a full spectrum, but on one side of the spectrum you've got someone who feels very bitter that they don't, you know, they might feel entitled to a level of recognition that they will never achieve in their entire life, and then that gives them a chip on their shoulder and they become bitter people. I've seen that in older artists who feel like they never got their break that they deserved. So that I can see as like severely underrated. And I don't know if people want to be that kind of underrated, right? And then there's overrated, where like the biggest hack jokes known to man are like reeling in the Benjamins and, you know, making big names for themselves. So. Oh, that's interesting, Allura. Yeah, kind of riding the line of anonymity while also like having the fame. Brigido says, if I have the overratedness comes with an overinflated wallet, then I'll take 2 of those, please. See, that's what I'm saying, Brigido. If being overrated means that I'm like, I see why people do it, you know? If it means becoming a hack, I prefer not to go all the way into Hacksville, but like, those houses in Hacksville are really nice. You been there? They're really nice. I've heard about that, Sab, yeah. I have not, I don't know if I've done Adam from Hazbin Hotel. I don't recognize that character name, so. We've learned a lot today. I don't know, I think I would be, okay, so on one side of the spectrum, you also have like the person who's bitter, and maybe, but they may feel uncompromised, right? Like they never compromised on their vision, and so they get to go to bed at night knowing that like they might be underrated and the world may not love them, but at least they stuck to their guns, and they never beat to anyone's drum but the beat of their own drum, kind of thing. Never dance to the beat of anyone's drum but their own. But then you've got the people who are like, you know what, I made my compromises, people are gonna look at me as a sellout, but at least I can cry in a Ferrari, you know? And it's more than just like crying a Ferrari. It's not necessarily the desire for like riches and fame and fortune. It's like the desire for the most basic of financial security. Like, you know, people might give me crap and flack for selling out, but at least I can afford therapy now. Like, you can have a true spectrum. Oh, I don't know, Michael. It's nice to be famous, but not too famous. Celebs often come out talking about how they don't want to be famous anymore. Yeah, Keller. Yeah, private pool, that would be nice. Yeah, finding a happy medium. Like, you know, affording therapy with reckless abandon, but not necessarily like 5 Lamborghinis. Like, you know, somewhere in between. If that makes me like overrated, I'll be overrated. But if I could be underrated while still having like, you know, ownership of a property and like a 401k or a Roth IRA or something, and general feeling that my financial security for the rest of my life is going to be okay, I feel like that means you have to be overrated, especially in the creative fields. It's like the only way to succeed is if you are, the only way to be like even that level of stable and successful in the creative industry is to become overrated in the eyes of most, like to become a sellout. But you know, if there's a way to like ride that line of underrated still, or like, what about evenly rated? I wouldn't mind being evenly rated. But why not 5 Lamborghinis? Porque no los cinco? You just want to live in a library? That sounds like it would be very cozy. That's what you could talk to a financial advisor for. That's actually what I'm starting to do. Oh, that's very cool. You know, I am very grateful to say, like, I use a tax guy to take care of my taxes every year, and there are things that, you know, I'm sure my allocation of my monetary resources can be further optimized, but at the end of the day, it's a finite resource. I would just like to have more of that resource. I think that is a communal and universal experience that I think most people in the world wouldn't mind having a couple extra bucks. And I think that, you know, I could definitely better allocate the resources I currently have. I agree, a financial advisor would definitely be a fantastic benefit, but those cost money. And see, there's the catch-22, right? You pay money to have someone allocate your limited money, but what if you are not in a place where you feel ready to take your limited money to pay someone money to put the money in a better place for making money? The hidden third option strikes again. I'll take the evenly rated. There are some celebs that are successful and rich, but not super hyped up and would say are accurately rated. Yeah, like people kind of ride in the line of like, maybe they had like a spotlight and they were able to cash in on that and like maybe live their life happily ever after doing more obscure stuff that like the diehards are gonna know about, but the general public's kind of like moved on from in a way. I don't know. I think. All right, so now I have another question for you. I'm gonna end the poll, and now I'm going to ask. There you go. Follow-up question. That's cool, Fallen Vixen. I've heard some stuff from Corpse. I have done Lucifer. I'm gonna take a little sip of water. Ooh, I want people to explain their answers when they answer that question. We've got a mix of answers coming in. Now we're going to shade this hat. So I've heard about a glitch happening on YouTube lately where people are trying to end their streams and then it just like repeats the last few seconds again and again and again. So we're gonna see if that happens today. If it does, I'm gonna have to manually end it like through my computer. But just a little heads up that I've heard other people mentioning it, so I'm not sure how like ubiquitous that glitch is. Alright, we've got some good shading happening here. Look at how nice and thin these lines are. It's so nice. Consistency. You're underrated, but only because you don't put yourself out there. Alright. Alright, Keller. Yeah, you're underrated, but you struggle with motivation some days. So, okay, so now I have a question. So some people are saying, like, okay, I don't put myself out there, I struggle with motivation. So what is it that makes you feel specifically that you're underrated? Like, the world doesn't know everything you have to offer, or that you've done stuff but the world doesn't know about it, like, or that the world tends to put you in a category or a box that you're overqualified for? Like, I think it's kind of a fun thing. I think at first glance, people like, I think at first glance I'm underrated. Like, people will underestimate me, but but then when people see me, I think that they overestimate me because they'll go to my social media and then they'll see like certain numbers associated with my social media follow counts, and then they start making like crazy overestimations about me. Like, they'll be like, oh my gosh, you probably make like, you know, $10,000 a month just through like YouTube videos or whatever. And I'll be like, no, I certainly do not. They're absolutely not. Or they'll be like, oh, you're probably like famous or something. And I'll be like, no, people do not recognize me on the street. So it's kind of an interesting thing. You start making animations, but you don't show anyone. You should show them, unless you don't want to. You have ADHD and other issues, so it's hard for you to do stuff or finish your pieces. Yeah. Got it. Oh, Alora, that's an interesting perspective. You're overrated in that you have support needs that some people assume you don't and think you can do things you struggle with. That actually is a really interesting response to that. Like, people assume that you don't have needs because they assume that they're being met. It's like an ableist kind of perspective. Thank you, Kimberly. Serena, that's a good example. That you're like, when you look at like other people's edits and stuff, you see like different metrics than your own, so that can affect like if you feel like your stuff is underrated or overrated. I think that social media really has provided a way for people to like establish some kind of a comparative analysis of performance when you see other people making similar stuff a lot. Goodbye, Abby. Tyler says, you're capable of doing what's necessary, but don't think you have enough experience, so you have to work those entry-level jobs that make nothing. That's a tricky one. Yeah. It's really hard to get out of that catch-22 trap, too, where it's like you need professional experience, but the only way to get it is by doing the jobs that won't let you get the experience because they say you need to be a pro already to do the entry-level stuff, like within industries. Very frustrating. The most... Aw, Seb, that's cute, though, that your mom supports you. Do you think your mom considers you... is the way your mom sees you overrated or underrated or evenly rated? I think moms better be treated as all as overrated because I want my mom to be my biggest hype man no matter what. Alright, let's finish shading this hat. There we go. Brigido, you put overrated. You really think any praise you get is warranted. If someone tells you you're the best, you don't believe it. Everyone tell Brigido, Brigido's the best. Everyone tell Brigido they're the best. Masking doesn't help that at all. Ugh. Yeah, it's like someone with ADHD being expected to be able to do something easily when they struggle. Oh, Alora, I totally get that. I feel like I've been learning, especially through my streams and stuff, and just being on the internet more about how to communicate, because a lot of people expect different things of me. And I'm also learning, like, just through being educated, what other people's limitations are and, like, what my own limitations are that I might have been taking for granted. Like, being kinder to myself. Like, one thing, I brought this up before, Dr. K videos, I love Dr. K videos. He talked about how, like, a lot of people who have ADHD specifically, now I haven't been diagnosed, but a lot of people have ADHD, they need some kind of external stimuli to start a task. And for me, I need to play music or spoken words in the background in order for me to, like, start, like, a music box sometimes. Like, even getting out of bed, I need to, like, play a video and then I just start autopiloting. Or if I'm on the phone, I can just autopilot, like, a music box dancer, just start, like automaton motioning. And what Dr. K talked about was, like, you shouldn't feel shame for doing that. You should just learn how your body works, how you get, you know, things done, and to embrace them. And that really helped me because I used to feel a lot of shame about that. Like, why can't I just get this done with no music in the background? Why can't I just get this done with no external stimulus? Feeling like a disappointment of a human because I can't just do it normally like I'm supposed to be able to. And now I'm, like, learning to embrace it because it's like, oh, this is what works for me, and that's fine. That's totally okay because I get work done when I do it this way. And if this is what it takes, it's such a small thing to do. So, yeah. Hello, Styles! Aw, Brigido! Aw. Fallen Dixon, you say, don't do it, I won't believe it. Aw, you guys. Serena says, I agree with the last sentence, Brigido. You're the best, Brigido. Aw. Fallen Dixon says, I'm underrated because I'm viewed as just the generic shy girl with a book in the corner by most people that meet you. Right? People, like, first impressions, I totally agree. People can overrate or underrate you based on first impressions. And I think people who are shy are often clocked as, they're underestimated. Yeah. Sab, you think your mom sees you as evenly rated because she doesn't expect you to be Da Vinci. She loves your work, but she would love it more if you did flowers. Oh, my mom wants me to draw sunsets all the time. The thing she wants me to do the most, everyone, is to bring an easel and a canvas to the beach to paint the sunset. That would be... And I've never done that in my entire life. I've never expressed an interest in doing that in my entire life. But that's what my mom wants me to do. She wants me to go out and paint the flippin' sunset on the beach. And I live nowhere near a beach, everyone. But that's what she wants me to do. It's so funny how moms want that kind of stuff. Coffee is always the answer. Coffee is a good answer. Right, Styles? I need to do something. Like, I need an external audio in order to do most tasks in my life. There are rare occasions where I need to focus, like video editing, and guess what? It takes me 5 million years to video edit because it requires my full focus, and that is very difficult to give. There we go. I finally finished this drawing of Stolas. I can't imagine, Sab, taking medication to change that about myself because I'm so used to it intrinsically being a part of who I am. So that's very interesting to think of taking a medication to, like, suddenly require less stimulus to start tasks. Whoa, Alora, caffeine makes you sleepy. I wonder, I drink tea, but I think it does, like, energize me. Thank you, Miss Nashi. Sandra's gonna get on the painting. Yup, I hear you there. I would be an amazing voice actor? Holy cow. That might be the first time I've ever been told that. I did Husker in a recent stream if you want to check out my archives. So, I did Stardust as well in a recent stream if you want to check out my archives. So, yes, Serena. What I like to do, what I prefer to do when doing laundry is put on a movie or a TV show and I just autopilot start folding without even thinking about it. I'm just autopilot doing the laundry and then I'll pause the movie or the TV show or whatever and then I'll go upstairs and put away the clothes and I'll put on a podcast while I'm upstairs or something. Like, I don't know how much of it is technology driven or what. I'm about to make you all vote for it's either gonna be, I'm so sorry to Berries and Blue Spirit. We are going to vote on which drawings gotta go because I need to draw another request. So feel free to take a screenshot. I could take a picture for you, Michael. I want to start doing that more, so 1 second. As a reminder, check out the pinned comment, wherever that happens to be. I'm gonna end this poll so you guys can look at that pinned comment again. But the pinned comment should have more information about what I'm doing next. So I'll setting up a poll in a second. But first I'm going to take a photo of this drawing. So in the meantime, you can hang out with Kuroko on my elf-themed Etch A Sketch. One moment. Oh, Berries can tell you what the cat's name is. Welcome to everyone joining in. I'll just be snapping a photo quickly with my second camera, and then I will be doing the next drawing. Alright. I snapped a couple pics. You know what? We're gonna put a vote between these two, actually. So it'll be between Kuroko. I did send you that Kuroko print. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna double check that I made the Kuroko print. Yeah, you're waiting for Midorima. Yeah, I did the Kuroko print. Okay, so we're gonna vote right now. So, you guys are gonna decide which drawing gets erased between Gigi and Kuroko. Alright? To anyone just now joining in, if you would like to learn more about what I do and how I do it and why I do it, do ! How to learn how I do this, if you want to, like, learn. But check out my YouTube channel. It's got a lot of cool stuff. So 1 second, everybody. I'm just going to put up a quick poll. All right, so here's how it works. If we get a $5 super chat, that person gets to make the ultimate choice. Otherwise, the poll decides. So once we get to, like, I don't know, around 100 votes or so. So make sure to cast your votes for which one you want me to erase. In the meantime, I'm going to pull up a reference photo for the next drawing that I'm going to do for Michael. Oh, this next one's gonna be fun. I'm trying to look for, like, an original... I like this picture a lot. I hope this is official art. Okay, I've selected a picture for the next one. Livy, I see you're spamming a lot. Make sure not to over-spam because you'll get kicked from the stream for over-spamming. To Kimberly, I'm not doing free requests right now, but if you would like to send a $10 super chat, that is the only way that I'm adding to the queue right now because I have another paid commission to do next. So I'm going to check out that poll. Once we get to, like, I'm going to say 50 votes. Yeah, a lot of people are joining in right now. Cool. Thanks, Livy. I appreciate it. Hello to everyone joining in. Make sure to cast a vote for which drawing's going to be erased between Kuroko from Kuroko's Basketball and Gigi from Kiki's Delivery Service. Which drawing is going to be erased? You get to decide. Make sure to cast your vote in the poll down here. Welcome to everyone joining in. You don't see a neither option, Brigido. And if you want to make a final decision without the polls counting, if you would like to override the poll single-handedly, a $5 super chat will decide. Welcome to everyone joining in. We are voting for which drawing's going to get erased. If you are just now here for the first time, you get to decide which one I'm going to erase on this stream. Once we get to like 50 votes. A lot of people just aren't voting. That's okay. That's why I'm trying to encourage people to vote. We're at 38 votes, everyone. Thank you, Liddy-licious, for reminding people. Yeah, Lily, if you spam too much, you're going to get muted. We got 40 people voting. Looks like a lot of people are ready to say goodbye to Kuroko. Oh no. I don't know what you mean by that, Tamini. A lot of you like the Gigi drawing. I'm pretty happy with it. I just did this one earlier on my previous stream. We got to 50 votes. All right. Make sure to like the stream, by the way. If you hold your screen for a while, it should pop up as a thumbs up. That really, really, really helps me out. Like, I kid you not. I'm not being a dramatic. It's actually like a helpful free metric for any live streamer here on YouTube. Okay. If we get to 50 thumbs ups, if we get to 50 likes, then I will potentially do a free request for all you guys. But we got to get to 50 by the time I finish the next one. In fact... yeah, but I was gonna say 50 by... Yeah, I'll say by the time I finish the next one. Thanks for the compliment, Caitlin. Kimberly, I really cannot stress enough that I've told you multiple times now that if you would like to guarantee that request, the only way you could do so is by sending a $10 super chat. So, erasing Kuroko in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There went Kuroko. You can see the remnants of Kuroko. Look at that. Look at it's like haunting us. KSG, I have a series of tutorials if you ever want to learn how to do this specifically on Etch A Sketch. We're going to do the next drawing on this Etch A Sketch, actually. The drawing has been erased. We'll hang out with Gigi, though, in celebration. Cat's in the chat for Gigi, the survivor. You're welcome, KSG. Yeah, if anyone has any questions, me and my moderators and chatbot will do our best to answer your questions. Please understand that sometimes I'm drawing on an Etch A Sketch. I can't see every comment that rolls in. I do my best, but I don't always see every comment since I'm busy etching and sketching. We're going to start this drawing right here. Alright, so let me update the pinned comment. Thanks for subbing, KSG. I'm gonna say... Whoopsies. Control-Z, Control-C. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of the last... There we go. Unpin. Can some people send messages again because YouTube won't let me pin my own freaking comment? I can do it on my phone. There we go. I can do it on my phone. It's so stupid. It like blocks me because of the stupid UI. The UI, I need to show you guys this. I need to like share this in the mod chat. There we go. The 3 dots would be on the right where all the stupid reacts show up on my end. Okay. Okay. Soupy Pepu, I never do free art for people's promise to subscribe to me. I only do it for super chats at this time. It's not free then, because that means it's paid. You can change the stream title, Michael. I just pinned a comment. That'd be great if you could change the stream title. That is very good for me to know. Can a moderator mention that in the mod chat, that mods can't pin comments? Because there might be an opportunity for me to provide feedback in the future, and that I know is like a big one that mods can't do that. So I will, if I ever have a chance, I would love to pass that feedback along, because that is like very valid. This Etch A Sketch, I think I said this last time, it's very tight. I'm feeling like the resistance from the Etch A Sketch. So to anyone joining in, I'm drawing Fizzarolli from Helluva Boss. Oh, Melly, I remember you. I don't think I set up the where to buy yet, but I do have, if you do ! Linktree, one of those links is my Amazon storefront. If you purchase from it, it helps me out. It's free, otherwise it's the same cost you would pay for Amazon purchasing the same Etch A Sketch. Otherwise, you can get them at like Target, Walmart, Toys R Us, big box retailers. It's still a very accessible toy to find, just in general, thankfully. What do you want me to show you, Luke? You are gonna get banned. Someone kick Luke out. Luke is spamming too much. Luke, we don't take kindly for that level of spamming around these parts. If it fills the chat with nonsense. Alright, yeah, no, I'm getting rid of him. There we go, I got rid of him. Thanks for everyone hiding him. Yeah, give her your computer back, Colin says. Bear Lover, do I remember you? I remember the little icon at the end of your name. Nah, happy to take out the trash, everyone. I try to do my best to create an environment that people don't immediately roll their eyes and get annoyed at as soon as they join a stream, you know? It's the little things. I care enough about you all that I don't want you all to get immediately, like, frustrated as soon as you join a stream because someone's, like, spamming it obnoxiously, right? We're here to hang out and chat and have good vibes and good conversation. And, I was drawing Stolas. I finished Stolas. Stolas is right here. But now I'm not drawing Stolas anymore because I've moved on to the next drawing. I have not done Vox, Kimberly. But Kimberly, if you ask me to draw Vox after I've explained multiple times, then you know what's going to happen, Kimberly. Alright, but no, I haven't drawn Vox. You're allowed to ask if I've drawn stuff, though. I'm so thoughtful. I do my best, Fallen. Thanks for popping in, no one. No, it's cool, Cran. Yeah, if you read this pinned comment, everyone, $10 super chat. Do ! Request to learn more information. And while you all read whatever Nightbot poops out, I am going to keep working on this lovely commission request from Michael. MVPs to Michael in the chat for being the reason why I'm doing this YouTube stream tonight. Thank you, Michael, for sending that request ping. If you spam that you want me to etch a sketch something too many times, then you will get booted from the chat because everyone else in the chat is gonna be annoyed. That is a Princess Edge original song. No, I understand people wanting to ask for me to draw things, but after I just mentioned, like, hey, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it for free. It costs money. And then you keep asking, that's where it's like, okay, so you're just choosing to ignore me. That's not bueno. Oh, thank you, Caitlin. It is tricky. It's something you can learn, though. I am drawing Fizzarolli. If you check the title of this video in my pinned comment, it gives a little more context. Thank you, Lidylicious. I'm very proud of myself. I actually have a very promising career in songwriting ahead of me. Fallen Vixen, thank you. Alora was backup singing for me. You know, maybe my career is about to blossom. You're welcome. Ooh, Cheese Man, fun question. I always encourage people to check out my website if you want to see a lot of my proudest work. If you just do ! Website, there is a gallery page on it that it's just chock full of so many of my proudest works, including projects I've done for major companies like Cartoon Network, MTV, Disney, Netflix, and so much more. So if you want to see some of those projects, then I encourage you to head on over to my website, which website will provide more info about that. And to anyone just now joining in, I'm Etch A Sketching Fizzarolli from Helluva Boss. What made me start? I was bored as a kid. OFT, so this is about the maximum length I let my nails go. At this point, I do plan to trim them because one of them's getting just a little bit less than stellar, and once that happens, the probability of it breaking is like very high. So I don't like them getting longer than this because then it is more difficult for me to draw. So yes, I will cut them once they get to a length that is no longer like amenable for me or conducive for me to create art. And they're not really getting in the way right now. They're starting to, possibly just a little bit. I don't know how long they can get because I never let them get long enough. Like, I've never just let my nails grow out as long as they want to go because I use my hands every day for my art. So after a few months, I usually trim my nails. I was doing Stolas, Jenny. Here it is. I finished it. That's cute, Fallen Vixen. Oh my gosh, Fizzarolli! You are here at the right time. To anyone who wants to see me drawing Stolas, you could actually rewind the stream. I'm also going to apologize because I need to fart, and if you hear it, just know I preemptively apologized. Of course, it was the quietest fart known to man, and I went to all that energy and effort to announce it, so everyone in the world knew I just farted. Perfect. Exactly what I was hoping would happen. Etch A Sketch needs to sponsor me ASAP. That's the dream. I've worked with them a little bit. Hello to anyone joining in. So my favorite drawing, I would say to go to my website for that too. It's all my proudest work I put there. It's really hard to pick just one. There's a number of videos that I'm really proud of here on YouTube too, so I just encourage people to check out. I try to do my best to put out work that I'm proud of at all times. It's really hard to pick a singular favorite though, especially when you put so much of your heart and soul into so many pieces, you know? Did I tell you guys I sold my Arcanine Etch A Sketch the other day? I don't think I mentioned that, but I sold it through Imgur, which is super cool. Very happy with that. I was very proud of that Arcanine. I didn't give it a full proper photo shoot, but I'm really glad that it got a new home. Keller said I'm out of pocket for that. What'd you say, Keller? Beyblades, let it rip. Oh. I actually don't have a favorite Helluva Boss character. This was a commission drawing, so that would be a great question to ask Michael, the commissioner here. I will be the first to admit I actually haven't seen Helluva Boss, but I've seen a few episodes of Has Been Hotel. Had to think of the name of it for a sec. And I like Alistair. I think Kyle and I like Alistair the most so far. From Has Been, we haven't seen too much of it, but... Random Adam fan coming in with hot energy there. Awesome, Random Adam fan. That's hard for me to say. Say that 10 times, everyone. Random Adam fan. Random Adam fan. Well, now when I finally say it fast, I can say it okay. Alistair is amazing, right? I have Alistair Etch A Sketch on a previous stream. I feel like I'm overdue for making time lapses of those because they're so popular. But I don't necessarily find myself chasing trends like I used to. Maybe I'm just a boomer on the internet these days, but I've been doing this for 15 years and I try to only chase the trends that I'm like really passionate about because otherwise it's like really soul crushing if the videos don't perform well after putting so much energy into them. So I only like to do the things that I really, really want to do, unless I get paid for them by the lovely likes of people like Michael who commissioned this drawing. So thank you again, Michael, for supporting the stream today. Ooh, that's very cool, Sab. To anyone who wants to guarantee the request today, if they would like to queue up their request, I'm taking $10 super chat requests. So if you would like to see your drawing etched today on this YouTube stream in real time, $10 super chat will unlock that experience. Otherwise, I did say if we got to 50 likes, I might do a free request, but we'll see. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to overextend myself. It's already 8:11 p.m. and eventually I'm going to have to start making dinner, so. $10, yep. You'll be shocked how much I charge Disney Miner if you think $10 is a lot. For gosh sake, I'm only a 12-year-old. Well, Miner, guess what? 12-year-olds are not entitled to free art. That's okay that you can't afford it. It's okay that you're 12. You do free art, Miner? You're also 12 years old, Miner. I am a 32-year-old professional miner. I'm in a little bit of a different place than you are in life. I've been paying taxes for almost half my life now, Miner. Have you been paying taxes yet? Come back to me after dealing with 1099s for 7 years. Hey, that's cool though, Miner. Miner's the 4th best artist in school. That's pretty sick. What 32 what? I'm 32 years old now. Taxes do suck. I agree, Sky. I am Etch A Sketching Fizzarolli. Thank you, NSTA. Commit tax evasion. Hey, guys. Whoa there. Can we ban Crispy Jam? Because that's pretty messed up what you said there. I saw that. I'm kicking you out. Goodbye, Crispy. Don't say that. That's terrible what Crispy said. I like that, Michael. 12-year-olds should get a special deal where they pay $12 for commissions. All right, going forward, if you admit you're 12 years old, then it actually costs you $12 instead of 10. I think that's a great idea, Michael. Where do you get one of these? So if you'd like to get an Etch A Sketch, you can get them on like Amazon. If you go to my link tree, it helps me out. But you don't have to do that. It's like an Amazon storefront link and, you know, it costs the same as Amazon. But if you don't want to do that, you can just go to Amazon. You could go to like Target, Walmart, big box store retailers, places like that. If you live in Canada, probably more likely to get it through like, you know, Toys R Us and stuff. Yeah. I actually have done Angel Dust before. And Lucifer, if you check out my previous streams. How long have I grown my nails? Good question. I mean, I try to basically let them stop at around this point. They can go longer, but I don't usually let you. Thank you, Random. I appreciate that. Youth tax. I mean, I think that's fair. I think that's a fair thing. All right. Going forward, if people tell me that they can't spend $10 because of their age, then we'll actually just tack that number on top. I think that's the fairest way to do it. So it's $22. No, I do free art sometimes, everybody. You just gotta tune into my streams for when that happens. Make sure to join my Discord if you want to be informed about future streams, because I do free art streams, like, rather often, but this one I'm taking care of some commissions. The commissions are what allow me to keep streaming for all of you for free, and to draw requests that some of you are very thrilled that you don't have to pay for, because you're a fan of this, but maybe you just don't have it in your budget, and that's okay. Nobody's ever required to buy stuff on my stream. Nobody's ever required to commission me. Just like I'm not required to do free art. Bam, it's a two-way door, baby. Ooh, Oft, I like that you are hypothesizing. If you guess, I will do your request for you. How about that? If someone guesses what I'm going to have for dinner by 8, in the next 3 minutes, it's 8:14 p.m. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you found it, Fizzarolli. Somebody will ping at !Discord as well, if you want more info. Nope, not having spaghetti or pasta, not burritos. Thank you, Michael, for pinging the Discord if anybody wants to join it. Colin, not having that. That would be a bummer. Quite literally. No one's guessed it yet. We've got 2 minutes left to guess what I'm eating for dinner. channeling my inner Jane. Think, Liddy, think. Nobody's guessed it yet. There are people on the right track. But I'm not going to say which people, because that'll make it too easy. I haven't seen anybody guess it yet. Welcome back, Jalen. I'm reading some of the comments to see. It is 8:15. 2 minutes left to guess. I'm eating something, Eli. There's so many meals options out there. Meal options. I mean, there's a lot of options that I would eat. They sound really good. Alright. Nope, I am eating something, Eli, so it's not nothing. It is 8:16. Nobody's guessed the thing yet. It is a meal. It is a known meal. It is a popular meal. And I know that's not a clue at all. Styles, that will be this week, but not today. Not eating my fingers now. That doesn't sound very appetizing. It is 8:16. At 8:17, I said I will reveal. Some people were on the right track. You're not far, Brigido. But I'm being specific about this one because the prize is a free drawing. It is 8:17. The answer is chicken tikka masala. I saw people saying butter chicken, but didn't want to give a clue that you guys are on the right track. Chicken tikka. Yep. You guys, oh, it's so good. All right, I'm gonna finish up this Fizzarolli. Look at your... The butter chicken was very close, Keller. Yeah, chicken tikka masala. If you could prove you said that. Oh, Laura, you were so close. Someone said Sam. Let's see. No, Sam said it after I said it, everybody. And it's not spelled correctly. Yeah, that's all good. You don't think you're your mom's daughter anymore? Oh, Liddy. Yeah, trust me, absolutely not. I've gone so far from my mom's cuisine. You have no idea, Liddy. You have no concept. It's crazy. We're doing shrimp scampi tomorrow, Liddy. Like, we are, my mom's coming to visit, potentially soon, and, her mind's gonna be blown. You thought that, Brigido, but instead chose to type a moldy cantaloupe. You can only half watch. Good luck on your new resume, Keller. Can you make a giraffe? Kyrie wants to know if they're capable of making a giraffe. Kyrie, I think you have to believe in yourself if you'd like to make a giraffe. That's all I can tell you. Yeah, she does eat shrimp. Miner wants us to give them a has-been character to draw. Draw my favorite one, Alistair. If you want, because, you know, I'm asking you to do a free thing, and that's how it works. You're under no obligation to draw a free thing when I ask you to do it. But Alistair. Alistair is a cool one. All right, I'm going to draw this shape here. Yeah, when my mods warn people not to spam, it means you're, like, this close to getting kicked out of the stream, so make sure to take that to heart. Ooh, Daisy, that's an interesting question. I never think about the mouth pops. I think it's subconscious for me. That's a great question. I know I do this a lot. Like, I do the kind of clicking sound. And that one is just an ingrained habit of mine. So I guess the mouth pops are probably some kind of a ingrained habit for me, too. I don't know if I would personally call them a tick for me. I'm not sure. Maybe it is a tick. I haven't been diagnosed with anything. I'm not sure, to be honest. How many subs do I need to go live? I don't know for YouTube, to be honest. Wow, a lot of people. I looked down at my phone. It looks like a lot of people got kicked. Holy cow. A lot of people, a lot of moderator action was taken a moment ago. Yeah, I would trust the chat more than me. Liddy says you can go live at any time. Hey, Crow, what's up? I remember you. Welcome back. I'm going to keep working on this drawing for a little bit. So yes, that's what my dinner is going to be tonight. Chicken tikka masala. I'm pretty stoked. I'm wondering if I'm not going to be feeling very well, and Kyle's going to have to do a lot of the work, so I'm going to do my best to help him tonight, and I will feel bad if I can't help him further. So we shall find out. Now, he's not home from work yet, which means that he may not be in the mood to make the chicken tikka masala tonight, especially knowing that I am not in the best place to be able to help him tonight, so we might end up deviating, but the current plan is to stick with chicken tikka. I have a feeling, though, that if he's not home from work by, like, 8:45, then he's not going to want to make it, because he'll be tired. I don't know what that means, Kimberly. I do not know that, Teresa. You're working on a crochet Shrek ear beanie, Bob? That's cool. Hey, nice to see you, Bob the Destroyer. That's a cool display name. You're going to guess that I was going to eat food, but you had to restart your phone. You've gone live at a very low sub count. Can't remember how low, though. I don't know if I have a favorite has-been song. Omnipotent. It's a brand. Oh, okay. I do have a reference photo off camera off. Good question. Sweet tea, this is a valid observation. Okay, so we've drawn that shape. Okay. And we are going to come around this way in a moment. It's coming along well, in my opinion. Kind of silly that I'm drawing it on the Buddy the Elf Etch A Sketch, but that's okay. And then this shape here, it's a little bit off, actually. I'm going to make it a little taller. And then we draw like this shape here, and we're drawing the, I don't even know what you call these things, but the ruffly thing. We all know that ruffly thing, right? There we go. Oh, my phone's at 10%. I gotta do the thing you guys don't like, where I plug my phone in and it might sound weird. I apologize. You're gonna sub, probably? Feel free to not communicate your vague intentions. I'm using... I'll show you guys the reference photo afterwards. I don't want to show it right now because it will kind of cause my current stream setup to be wonky, so... Ooh, that sounds interesting, Sab. I've never heard of that. Very interesting. The roughly thing. Sorry, everybody. Does it sound bad now? My phone's gonna die if I don't plug it in, and if I can, hopefully, if I get my phone to like 15 or 20%, I'll unplug it again. Sounds normal? Yay, Styles! I'm glad to hear that. Okay. Alright, let's keep working on this drawing then. That makes me happy to hear. So there's little circles. And I knew this one was going to take a long time, but I don't necessarily hate that. And drawing. This song always makes me feel, it's from a specific indie musician, but this song always makes me feel nostalgic, but like in a really kind of melancholy way. A melancholy nostalgia. And it makes me think of like a rainy day in a city. That's what this song makes me think of. I don't know. I think it's a really pretty song that whenever it plays on my playlist, it makes me kind of feel wistful. Oft, great question. So if you'd like to be informed about when I do my live streams next, I always ping on my Discord, but my frequency has been a little bit wonky lately because there's just been like external life circumstances going on. I try to stream at least 3 to 4 times a week. I think lately I've been more close to 5 to 6 times a week. I generally do evenings around 6 p.m. Eastern. So it's currently 8:25 p.m. Eastern, just to give you a little reference. This does have a Pokemon Mario Kart vibe. My favorite song, the first one I could think of that I really like is Mondai Girl by Kyori Pamu Pamu, which is a Japanese song. I don't know why that was the first one I thought of, but it is. I'll stick with my guns. Thanks, Sky. Adoranki, I apologize first if I didn't say your username correctly, but thank you so much for your encouraging comment. I have a lot of practice doing this, so you are correct in that if I make a mistake, if I mess up, it's all or nothing when it comes to this medium. There is no, in the words of Gohan in the hyperbolic time chamber, when training to be Super Saiyan with Goku, it's all or nothing. There is no in between. It kind of has that vibe, Alora. I think that's a rather accurate visual vibe that I'm clocking on my end. When am I going to end the stream? Probably after I finish this drawing. I'll do a little face reveal chatting time. I know a lot of people like to see who the heck is behind this camera. So I'll probably do that for a wee little bit. And then I will probably sign out after that so I can help make some din-din. Ideally, I would have started preparation already so that by the time Kyle got home from work, I could already have things moving, but because the stream is still going, I am prioritizing this at this moment, which is okay. This Etch A Sketch works like a dream. It was definitely a good Etch A Sketch to use for this drawing. I'm not just hands. I know, right? You call it din-din? Am I not my profile picture? I am my profile picture, but people tend to ask me for a face reveal despite the fact that my profile picture does have my face in it. You are correct in stating that. Alright, so we have this part done. Yeah, feel free to guess my eye color. Go for it. Some of you know my eye color. Some of you have seen my face before. I love Final Fantasy. This is Final Fantasy 1. I've actually only ever played 1 and 2, despite the many attempts by my boyfriend to rectify that situation. Poor Kyle. He's tried so much in vain. Aw, thank you, Dragons for Life. You know what, Fallen Vixen? I actually don't see it, but my sub count does go up at the end of the stream, and I'm able to see, like, how many new subs I got, I think. So, but saying you're going to subscribe, I actually can't even prove it, so people could be lying all the time, so I don't necessarily put a lot of stock in when people say that, because, I can't prove it, so. Am I gonna stream tomorrow? Potentially. I may be feeling ill, for reasons people on the first stream would know. Thanks, Patrina. What kind of food you cooking, Crow? I hope you're not eating, Crow. Isn't that a turn of phrase, eating crow? Doesn't that mean something like taking a big loss? Does anyone know that phrase? If they do, can one of my moderators add that to my live stream mod thing so I could add it to my prompt list? I think that eating crow is an actual phrase. Ooh, jambalaya. Ooh. It's bad luck. You had breakfast for Din Din? That sounds pretty good. Thank Thank you, Jamie. Or Jaime. Alright. And I need to do a little more shading. Yeah, of course this one drawing turned into, like, a multi... It's like a 45-minute drawing for this one drawing. There we go. That sounds very good. How many mods do I have? A lot. There's at least 3 generally on any stream that I host here on YouTube. There we go. That's what that means. All right. Perfect. Thank you, Frida, for sharing that as well. Yes, I knew eating crow was like a turn of phrase. I knew I was making a good pun-based joke there when I said that. All right, let's add some shading here. I might make this darker. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it darker. Let me just start from the bottom. Thank you, Dark Fairy. I am familiar with Hasbin Hotel. I am drawing from Helluva Boss right now. To anybody who would like to guarantee their request, I'm only taking $10 super chat requests, probably for the rest of tonight's stream, because I gotta go and start, like, making dinner otherwise. Cause it's getting late. I'm making my way over to my favorite place. Okay. Every time I see it's getting late as one of those default messages in Stardew Valley, I think of that song. Please don't stop the music. Yeah, I did draw a pretty detailed choice. Whoops. What time is it? It is 8:32 p.m. Eastern, so I am without dinner, and it is 8:32. Wee little bit late. Bum 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 na 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 na. There we go. And connecting this here. This kind of crisscross jester look is pretty cool, I do have to say. There we go. Alistair is in the chat, this is true. Hey, welcome back, She. Yeah, hear me out, South Park fan, and all other people who do what South Park fan is doing right now. I am looking down at my Etch A Sketch to create the drawing. I will often miss people just saying hello, but if you would like me to have the best... If you would like to increase your chances to getting a response from me, the best thing that you can do is to say something that adds value to the conversation, and just hello is not it. Because anybody can just say hello, and so what you're going to hear is me repeating hello 5,000 times in a row, and that's boring. Nobody wants to hear a live streamer say hello 5,000 times. They want to stick around to have good conversation about various things and hang out and watch a live streamer do something that is entertaining. So if you keep spamming hello 5 million times and my moderators ask you to please stop spamming, just know it's because saying hello 5 million times does not add to the conversation. I hope you understand. Thank you, Riz Monkey. That's a fun question. Hey, hi, nice to see you here, Skilledian. What's everyone's favorite animal? Let's talk about favorite animals. That's a fun one. Takani, it's something that I've learned how to do over a long period of time. And it is a skill that, yes, is difficult to most. I think that's a fair assumption to say. It is a difficult skill for most. If you're enjoying the stream, by the way, could you please throw a like my way? If you do exclamation point like, it will teach you how to do it here on YouTube. Or if you hold your phone screen, just like hold the tap on it for a moment, it will pull up, theoretically, the option for you to like it. It's a free way to show your support, and it's a fantastic way to better the chances that I will host future streams for your collective entertainment here on YouTube. So if that's something you want to see more of, please consider liking the stream. We've got a lot of fun favorite animals being shared in the chat. Thank you, Tsunami, for pulling up Nightbot. Thank you, Fizzarolli, for already having liked. Appreciate that. It says we have 67 now, so the people are doing a fantastic job of following through. Thank you so much, everyone. Alright, so we are going to do more shading lines here. I mean, I must have been working on this drawing for well over half an hour at this point. Does anyone know how long I've been working on it? I know that some of you can, like, rewind to check in the archive. Yeah, I don't know what I did there. It's kind of messy lines there. Thank you, Crow. Axolotls are pretty cute. I thought they weren't real until much more recent years in my life. Like, deep into my 20s, I did not know axolotls were, like, real creatures. Now I'm doing the shading. This one will be a sad one to erase. Maybe I should sell this one. This one's taken so much time, and I'm pretty happy with the framing of it and everything. I don't know, does anyone want to buy it? I would sell it for $100. Make it permanent. 36 minutes? Okay. I draw all kinds of things, She. Good question. Yeah. Sure, Fizz. Go for it. Feel free to take a screenshot. Ooh, Skillity asking a fun follow-up. Keller, great question. So if you do exclamation point permanent, you can see a video on how I make my art permanent, so you can get, like, the behind the scenes for the whole process. Basically, I have to disassemble and saw apart the Etch A Sketch, and it's a very time-consuming and messy process, but it allows me to make my art permanent, which I am forever grateful for. Hello, Brandon! Nice to see you here! No worries, South Park fan. Oh my gosh, Alora, that's precious. Welcome, Con. I'm finishing up this drawing. If you're here right now, you're here almost at the very end. I'm mere minutes away from finishing this drawing, so good timing on your part. The algorithm gods have blessed you if you are just now joining in. My name is Jane, I'm Princess Etch. I'm an Etch A Sketch artist, as you can clearly perceive. And I am finishing up this Etch A Sketch drawing of... what's the name? Fizzarolli. Amira, if you want me to ruin it, you can send me a $10 super chat. How about that? $10 super chat, and I will destroy it. Otherwise, stop spamming 5 million times, please, because nobody in the chat wants to see someone spam the same thing 5 million times. There we go. Hello, hello. We got 77 likes on this stream. Thank you so much to everyone who liked the stream. If you liked the stream, please let me know in the chat. I want to know if you liked the stream. I can count to 10 in Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost done with this drawing here. There we go. And just cleaning up the final details. You liked it? Thank you so much, that one person. I took Spanish not in elementary school, but in middle and high school. They did not offer it in elementary school. Is it more of an offered thing these days? It was not a thing when I was in elementary school. We were born in the days of budget cuts, where we had to pick between art and music. So... just doing some final cleanup here, and we're almost going to call it on this drawing. Can you mute that guy, Maddie? Because Maddie was being really annoying. Also, I hope you guys were able to get that on your bingo card. Where is this little stylus? Where are you? There you are. There we go. Almost done. Just going to do some final detail work right here. And some final shading right here. There's a little bit of shading here. And then I'll show you guys the reference photo, huh? So you guys can compare and contrast and find out what I did right and what I did wrong. It is fizzy. Alright. To anyone who would like me to draw something else, the price has actually gone up because I'm going to be heading out soon. So it'll be a $20 super chat if you'd like me to draw something else on this stream. Because I'm getting hungry and I want to start making dinner. So. Language is only offered in high school and only Spanish and Latin. You already know the basics of both. You really want to learn German. This is not on AliExpress. This is an Etch A Sketch. Thank you, Liddy. Yeah, I get to make the rules at any time. And now I want to do art less because I'm hungry. So if you want me to do art enough to pay me 20 bucks, then yeah, I'll do art. I'll make more art. Why not? Otherwise, I'm probably going to sign out after I finish this drawing. So, almost done with it. Just doing some final cleanup. I kind of... there we go. So, I'll go over lines just to, like, bring them back to the foreground again. Every minute it goes up. Thought it was 50 for minors. Now it's 75. I'm glad you joined your daily serotonin. South Park fan, I will happily draw your profile picture for $100. Send me $100 super chat, South Park fan. I'll draw your profile pic right now. I'll stop all the drawing I'm doing, grab a new Etch A Sketch. You always catch me at the end, alas. It's not AliExpress. I've said 5,000 times. It's Etch A Sketch. Just look up Etch A Sketch. Literally, just look at these 3 words and go on Google. You're gonna find it. You're gonna love it. It's not available on AliExpress. Yeah, she's getting hangry. The price is going up. You're leaving if I up the price again? Roblox lover, I love you for saying that. The price is now $50 for a single request and $200 for minors. Goodbye, Roblox. South Park fan says they only have 20 bucks. Thank you, that one fairy girl. Let me show you guys the comparison photo in just a sec. Alright. The hunger is getting to me, it's true. 95 just for you. You're British? Well, then it's 50 British pounds for you. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to convert to the correct currency. 50 pounds sterling. Alright, here we go. I'm going to show you guys the reference photo so you can compare. Roblox lover said they'll send me 20 pounds. You can do that, but I'm not going to make drawings. You can still do that, though. I'm not going to stop you from sending me 20 British pounds. 50 then? Alright, bet. Send me 50 British pounds. Here is the reference photo, for anyone curious. And here is... it's always kind of hard to show this. Here's the drawing. It does this, like, selective focus thing, you know? Not half bad! I'm pretty happy with this. Huzzah! Thank you, Michael, for the commission. I'm gonna take another photo of this guy, so let me do that. Just a moment. This scallywag. Aw. I would say, yeah, if anybody actually does want to buy the original, I will make it permanent for $100. So if you want to learn how to make it permanent, check out the exclamation point permanent video. You guys can hang out with this drawing while I take a photo of the other one. So just one moment, everybody. You can listen. Oh, Kyle just got home from work. Look at that timing. That is some mad timing. All right, I snapped a couple photos. Let me get a good one, like of this one on an angle. Alright, sick. Woohoo! Oh, Stolas. Yeah, there we go. If you want to see the Stolas, drawing being made, you can actually just rewind the stream. It probably is underpriced. It's probably valid. Pausing the music. And... Alright, let me flip the camera. So I paused the music, and I'm going to say some final words before I head out. Can you have one for free? Lollipop? I'm going to let you guess what the answer to that is. I'm just going to let you guess. Let's let Lollipop think about that. We're going to let Lollipop rest in that question for the rest of the stream. And I'm flipping the camera right meow. There I am. Okay. Well, nope. That's one of my pencil pillows. Screenshotted from my besties. Yay! Hello to everybody who has been watching. I'm wearing this hat because my bangs look scary. How is everyone doing today? I hope you had a fun time watching my stream today. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope you enjoyed watching me do some etching and some sketching. If you would like to guarantee a future request, you can always check out my link tree, link tree, to get my request link, or go to my Etsy, Etsy, or just join my Discord. And if you need more information, you can join my Discord from there, Discord. So to anyone who just arrived, I do apologize. I have been streaming for like an hour and a half here, so I hope you all enjoyed the time that you did get to spend with me. And fear not, if you join my Discord, you will be informed about all my future streams. So thank you guys for the compliments on my physical visage. I always appreciate that. It boosts my confidence and makes me feel extra pretty. So thank you all so much. So you were calling me Red Hat. You are a wolf. That is an interesting fact you shared about yourself. So all right, everyone, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day and night wherever you happen to be in the world. And as always, each and every one of you could be anywhere on the internet. It is the World Wide Web after all, and you've chosen to spend this time with me, which I never want to take for granted. So thank you all so much. And I'm going to head out because I'm going to go eat some din din. Peace out, everyone. Let's see if I can end the stream. It might repeat it 5 million times. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Bye.